Hello and welcome to the Sons of the Forest playthrough. I'm your host Survival Joe, and in today's episode we have just landed on the snowy biome of the island. So the goal for today will be to get our tools, get our stuff together, and find a suitable site where to set up camp. For that to happen, I need to, of course, go through the initial phases and the tutorials, and apparently, the first one of them being opening up my hatchet and the GPS and all of that jazz. So, there we go. I'm so excited to actually bring you this Sons of the Forest Let's Play. I mean, I've played it a little bit, so I have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, but I have only spent like an hour or so playing it. So, I think it will be fun. Anyway, let's bring up everything that we need to have in order to get so. Oh, here is Calvin. Calvin will be our AI assistant for the Let's Play, and I did a little bit of a preview in the previous video, but I figured for the purposes of Let's Play and keep the boring parts out, I want to actually not to play online, but, you know, play and then edit a little bit. Alright, Calvin, so what do you got, buddy? Oh, your ears are bleeding. That means that you are our beloved mute, and we will be communicating with you through the notepad. Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know the rough beginnings and the stories, so we'll try to keep this very focused. So, for the time being, Calvin, I need you to follow me as I venture around and gather all the stuff from these containers and pick clean the landing site. So, let's see, what do we have? We have, oh, a rabbit. We have duct tape and we have some meds. Rabbit, come on, there we go. Sorry, had to get brutal really fast, but because I didn't want to miss an opportunity to catch myself a rabbit. It's some good source of a meat and everything, and yeah, handy here. Also, there, as you saw, there are some salmon there, but to get them I need actually a spear. So I'm gonna tell Calvin to go and pick up some sticks. This is also a handy way how to get yourself started if you're in the snowy biome, because you cannot find the sticks because they are buried beneath the snow. And Calvin is actually very good at picking them. He has apparently Superman X-ray vision or something, I have no idea. But that's why we have our minion. He will collect our stuff and do our bidding while we safely collect everything that we need to do. Tarps, printer resin, duct tape. Duct tape is really important. I want to make sure that I have as many as possible because they will help us assemble the basic tools. Slug ammo. Well, ammo I don't need at the moment that much yet. Alright, that being said, let's quickly check out how is our buddy Calvin doing. Hey Calvin, have you got some sticks for me? Oh, good boy. Can you drop them, please? There you go, attaboy. Alright, Calvin, wait a second. Okay, I need you to follow me instead. I need only a couple of sticks because I want to craft a basic spear. So, having said that, crafting the basic spear, you right-click 2 sticks, you right-click 1 duct tape and a knife, and it will make sure that you fix everything. There we go, beautiful. And we have our basic spear, and that we will need for our fishing. So let's go now into the river and check if there are some salmons or trouts. I think salmon should be here. Well, let me quick check. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, there's the rabbit. Ah, there's the fishy. Come on. Get yourself on my stick, will you? Come on. Where are you? Hadouken! Hadouken! There we go. Oh, yeah, looks like a salmon, I think. Okay, that was 1 raw fish. I think there are a total of like 2, 3 at least. So I want to make sure that I stock up before we start going downhill. There we go. Second one. And the third one. Okay, 3 fish and 1 meat, that should be more than enough to get us going. So, alright, time to head down the mountain. My first priority would be to get some basic tools. And with basic tools, I mean pick up some things along the way and find a suitable campsite. I already have an idea I would really like, because I've played it a little bit and I was constantly harassed by the cannibals and stuff. So what I'm thinking is there is an island that is on the lake, and there's a specific location I want to get to, and I was even thinking of building a bridge, because if we build a bridge, I don't think the cannibals can go over the bridge yet, so that will give me some good night's sleep without having to wake up and be careful about the attacks and whatnot. So, but first I'm gonna go and explore that cave that is in front of us, because there I believe there are some useful stuff to pick up. I'm not gonna go into the cave, but rather in front of the cave just to pick up stuff. Alright, so let's see, we will, along the route, we will be picking up some stones and some sticks, and if we find a, you know, catch du jour, or like a target of opportunity, like a rabbit or something, I will for sure make sure to take it up. Alright. I really love how the environment looks, the forest looks amazing, and I'm making sure that I'm also picking up twin berries and all that jazz, and Calvin apparently has decided to go another route. Okay, let's try how they're good. Oh, they're not good. Okay. Okay, next time, ask rather than try out. Alright guys, I'm actually gonna edit a little bit of this. I'm gonna cut some portions of it so there's not like too much walking and, you know, dead space in between. So yeah. Okay, so we are continuing down our path towards the cave, and apparently Calvin has rejoined us. He is actually slightly ahead of us, and soon he will be coming to us. And then, oh, here's Calvin. Hi Calvin, thanks for joining in, buddy. So, we're gonna go down now here to the first cave entrance. Here. Alright. There we go. And let's see. Oh, here we have 3 of our guys impaled on the stick. And here we have a slingshot. So, that's one of the first things that I wanted to collect. Was a slingshot. And then we have some cloth. And we have rope. Rope is actually really important, especially in the beginning. You really need it to craft the bow, and some more things. Here is the entrance to the cave. I'm not gonna unlock it because, well, sometimes you get the creepy crawlies and all other stuff. And here are actually some bones. Are actually some cash. Ooh, cash. Cool. I don't know why I would ever want cash, but, you know, there it is. Oh, what are you pointing at again, buddy? Oh, a muddy. Hello. Is it a monkey? No, it's a muddy. Oh, and he's throwing stones. You know what? Piss off. Shoot. Shoot. Where have you gone? Oh, no. Almost impaled Calvin there. That wouldn't be good. Okay, so let me quickly check if there's like... Nope. Oh, there's a deer. Shall we go hunt ourselves some deer? Come on. Stick it. Hello. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay, dead end. Anyway, I think that my next order of business, I will go for the pinkish marker. And that one should contain one more of my team member containing the GPS locator. So I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go towards that end. I will just ignore these muddies. They're not really that, you know, that scary or important. So, yeah. By the way, I really love the environments of the forest. They're just beautiful. I mean, the island itself is breathtaking. The visuals, the stuff, and the gameplay, well, it's superb. This is an example of a game, survival game, really well done. Alright, so tell you what, I can actually do the crafted bow. So let's do that. We don't yet have the feathers for the arrows, but let's see. 1, 2 sticks, tape, and I believe I need a rope. And that will basically equate to a crafted bow. Bows and arrows is actually my preferred method of hunting in this game. At least until you get higher tier weapons, but I haven't gotten there yet that far, and I'm hoping to actually get there with you guys. So do let me know if you appreciate the content, and if you like me to keep everything in, or just skip the long walks, you know, walking simulator part. Let me know in the comments below, what would you prefer. For the first couple of episodes, for the first 2, maybe 3 episodes, I might actually skip the walking part, at least some part of it. Right, so we have the learning the basics of a construction. It's a little bit of a tutorial kicking in, but it doesn't really matter. It's not really imposing or anything, so we can do whatever we want, so yeah. Alright, so I'm actually getting now to the pinkish marker. And as we are closing in on the pinkish marker, our beeper starts beeping in more frequently. Here, beep, 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 beep. And there, we should find probably a team member, because we had GPS locator, so I'm expecting that, well, something happened at least. Okay, where's the... Oh! Okay, vodka, rope. Why is this rope here? Shall we cut it loose? Hadouken! Yeah, okay. Well, something was hanging. I don't know what was. We're gonna check it out on the other side. Oh, salmon berries. Don't mind if I do. Those are actually healthy and nutritious. 3 salmon berries collected. Good. And some salmon berry seeds, so we will be able to grow the berries. I'm not yet sure exactly what they're needed for, apart from, you know, eating and nutrition and stuff, but we're gonna figure that out. Alright. We're closing in. We're beeping. I think here we will find a team member. Well, they have again killed the guy and hanged him to dry. And we have found a flashlight. Flashlight will be really important for, you know, nighttime operations and cave operations. So this is actually the location next to this cave. This pink marker is where you will get a GPS tracker and a flashlight. And there's Kelvin coming in. Okay, fair enough. Good. Yeah, here we have the crafted bow. I have just marked it to be like hotspot 3, and there are slingshot. I'm gonna actually put it to 5, I think. Yeah, there we go. Slingshot is very handy, and it's like infinite ammo for taking down birds, especially in the beginning, so that you can get feathers to craft the arrows. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So, the next order of business, I'm gonna go straight down, and I'm gonna intersect with this path below, because on my previous play sessions I actually figured out that there is a small camp there, which will give me the third and the most important tool that we need, the main axe, or the big axe, I don't know what you call it. It's not fireman's axe, but it's a different one. It's a much bigger than your tactical axe that you have. And that one will be instrumental because I plan to do a lot of wood cutting. So I've figured out that, you know, main axe does all the cutting in half of the time that the tactical hatchet does. So actually starting up in the snowy biome is a perfect place to pick all of these things en route to your desired, you know, campsite. So when it comes to campsite, there is the small campsite that I was talking about, and here should be the big axe. Just going careful so that there are not, you know, muddies or, you know, cannibals or anything like that. Apparently it's abandoned, which is great. Oh, and we have music. Nice. Okay, let's pick up stuff. Definitely they're not gonna need it anymore. Tape, wonderful. Some vodka, stones.
Although living on the beach might...
Shut up. Okay, I definitely don't need a boombox. Alright, stones I don't need. What do we have here? Batteries, printer resin. We have here more printer resin. This is a shop. Oh, there's an axe. It's stuck in this guy's chest. It's a modern axe. Yeah, that's the one that I was looking for, and that's amazing. So let's pick up more food. It will help us stock up nicely, actually. Mushrooms, yeah. Anything else? Oh, shall we pick up this guy? No, don't eat that! Oh. Well, I didn't want to eat the freaking mushroom. Control scheme, eh? Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? We have a red. Okay, that will give us flares. Is there anything? Let's take some meds. I mean, I really didn't thought I will get the food poisoning, you know. Raw fish. Okay, I don't need raw fish at the moment. I could actually grill them. And I don't have any birds, so Molotov repair tool torch. Yeah, like I said, I don't have the feathers from the birds yet, so I could craft this. So, as said, the next order of business is to find, you see this lake just above that has a small island on it? Yeah, just north or just up from here. I don't know actually whether that's or north. I don't have a compass here. So I'm just gonna go towards that big lake with that island. And my goal is to set up the base on that island. There's also this nice plain area where you could be setting up your base, but then I'm worried about, you know, the Muddies, the cannibals, everybody coming from all sides. And the nature is actually pretty rich. You can see a lot of creepy crawlies here. I mean, bunnies and stuff. So, okay, bunny, can you give me some... Yeah, there we go. I would like some meat, please. It doesn't hurt to stock up. If you stock up too much, the food will get rotten, so, I mean, if it stands too long, so that's also one thing to consider. But, yeah, as we go through the forest, I'm just gonna probably skip it until the point where we get close to the lake. Alright, so we're getting close to the lake, as you can see in the background, and... What? There's a Muddy. Hey, Muddy! Are you a buddy? No? Hopefully not. Okay, so the idea is that on the shores of this lake, we will set up basically storage for the logs and stuff. And hopefully, well, that's my plan. Oh, Jesus! And the idea would be to build a base on that island. Yeah, this area is actually pretty frequented with these ugly, muddy people. But let's see, I want to actually switch this. I want to do storage. Where's the storage? There we go. And I need log storage because we'll need logs and a lot of them. So let's make a log storage here. So the trick why I want to set this early, because then I can give task to Calvin to gather the logs. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go and chop some trees. Let me take a modern axe. There we go. Stick it to 4. I really love the hotkeys. Hotkeys have been, guys, introduced in one of the previous hotfixes, like a couple of days ago, and they actually simplify your inventory management significantly. One thing important that's with wood cutting, you cut first on the side where you want the tree to fall, but the tree will fall ultimately to the direction that you're looking, so be careful about that. So I'm looking over there, and as you can see, once I chop the damn thing, there we go, it falls in the direction where I'm looking, and that will actually now tell Kelvin to go get logs and fill the holder. So he will just go and collect the logs willy-nilly, and he will nicely arrange them everywhere in. So, what are you looking at? I'm chopping down the tree. Do you mind? Stop throwing rocks at me. You throw a rock at me, I'm gonna throw a tree at you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I actually, when I was playtesting for this, I managed to cut the tree where the guy was standing on. That was really funny. Alright, so the idea is to go over to that island. So I'm gonna throw logs over there. Eventually they will float all the way up there. Okay, get away. Get away. Move it. Beat it, son. I don't want to get aggressive because I don't want to be attacking them yet. So I just put 4 logs, and apparently some of them have hit birds on the way here. Interesting. Talk about hitting the avian carriers with logs. That should be its own, you know, Olympic discipline. So the first order of business is to clear out the area, and here there are some caskets with some cloth and some other materials. So, but I need to clear the area. So I think I'm gonna take the tactical hatchet. I think it's enough, and I'm gonna collect a lot of sticks here. I'm not gonna tear down trees, yes. So I actually might skip all this a little bit because there could be an epilepsy warning here. Alright, here I'm actually gonna build something. So let me see. I'm gonna build storage, stick storage. I'm gonna place it here in this area, so we can dump some sticks. And I'm thinking a rock storage next to it would be handy. Let me just first clear out the area and get some more sticks. Yeah, I cannot carry more rocks, so I need more. So, rock storage. Place it here, and I don't have the sticks. Oh, the irony. Let me go pick up some more sticks. Sticks are best obtained by either picking them up from the ground, go to the beach if it's winter, or cutting down these small trees, and then you can actually get quite a lot of them. Alright, I think I have enough sticks, as told by this down menu. So I've dumped the rocks, and the whole idea of this is actually just to clear out the area so that it's good for building and I have good visibility over there. I don't want to be in the trees, and I'm actually taking away the blueberries bush, and I know probably some of you will tell me, Grumforks, you're crazy. No, I'm not. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. So that's fine. Now we're gonna be picking up stuff, and oh, there we go. Some more rope and wire. Rope is extremely important. We want to make sure that we have plenty of rope. Salmon berries. Alright. And let's just clear out the rest, and I'll get back to you when done. Alright, so now we're gonna create the log storage, and we're gonna place the log storage here because we'll do a lot of log building. So I want to be placing 1 or even 2 maybe log storages. One more. There we go. Let's stick them in. That's 1, 2. Beautiful. So now we will have plenty of space to actually dump our logs, and that's why I didn't take out trees yet. I first wanted to make sure that I have picked up enough storage where I can actually dump the logs. I didn't want logs to drift away. Alright, let's now cut this tree, take the modern axe, and let's take a swing at it. Hadouken! Alright, go to the other side. By the way, when trees fall, you don't want them falling on your infrastructure, by the way. That's one thing that you should be avoiding. Something I did not know when felling this tree. Right, come on, fall down already, will ya? 1 or 2 more swings and we're done. There we go. Timber! And straight on my log storage. Well, that was a little bit suboptimal. Okay, fair enough. At least it's in one piece. By the way, did you know that if you throw the logs at the storage, they will magically align? Look at them. You just have to throw them close enough. I didn't know that, and I find it a very useful tip. Okay, there are some more logs here. By the way, before you go to sleep, it's already nighttime, or like late afternoon. So before we go to sleep, you want to make sure that none of the logs are out in the wild. You want to make sure that all of them are nicely parked. That's important if you either go to sleep or log out. I'm not exactly sure which one, so I'm just super careful to make sure that I clean up my shit after myself. Alright, sticks. I'm gonna collect more. Are there any more sticks? Guess not. I'm gonna get rid of this stump. Just hold the mouse button and then you get like this heavy overhead swing. Pick up the sticks, the rocks, making sure that we clean those. Okay, and Hadouken! One more. There we go. Oops. I might have hit myself for whatever reason. I'm just making sure I clean out this bush. Here I'm actually planning to build a small tent, you know, take the tarp and whatnot. Okay, so let's see. Here, wood cutting, cleaning up the rocks. Sticks. See, a couple more sticks to pick up. Very nice. There's another stick. Sticks are really important at the beginning, especially, I mean, I cannot emphasize it enough. Okay, seems like the evening is coming, so I might as well take my tarp. And I'm gonna construct here a temporary small campsite. The downside of it, that our buddy Kelvin cannot come here. And yeah, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm sorry, I want a good night's sleep. I'm an egoist, what can I tell you? Yeah. I like Kelvin, but not enough to waste any sleep over him. Alright, so save the game, really important. We start, replace existing save, yes. And then I want to create a fire, and then I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna be sleeping. Alright, there we go. Fire. Then I want to fortify the fire by using the stones. That will make sure that the fire burns much longer than it normally would if it's not protected. So I actually now need more stones. I'm just gonna pick a couple up. There we go. One more rock. How many more I need? I need 2 more rocks. Okay, I need 1 more rock. Do we have 1 more rock somewhere? No, that's a small rock. There's a big rock, and there's a big rock. Hello, ducky. Huh. What do you know? Duck. Alright. So, there we go. Now, the next order of business, I'm thinking that I'm gonna grill some of that meat, delicious meat and fish that I'm having. And I'm gonna just fling a couple on the Barbie, and once they're done, I'm gonna eat myself some, and then I'll be probably turning in for the night. It has been a very productive day. We have managed to come a long way. We found a potential base site. We have established some storages. I'm actually gonna build also the drying rack, and I'm just trying to find a good location for it, because these fish are being grilled, but I want also that some of them get to be dried as well. Where are you? Come on, this side. I have to be careful, otherwise my fish is gonna get super grilled. I don't want it char grilled. Okay, there we go. Stick it. Sticks. Good. Alright, and let's stick those in. Good. Then we put down the meat and close. Okay, there we go. Where is our fish? We have cooked fish and cooked meat. Beautiful. That will actually tell us to go and eat it, and then probably I'm thinking I'll turn it in for the night. There we go. We are well rested, and I don't need to craft anything else. Alright guys, I think that actually wraps it up for today's episode. Do let me know in the comments below if you like the playthrough, if you would like me to cut out the scenes where I'm walking, or do you prefer me walking, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and with this campfire, this is Survival Joe logging off.